Right, ladies and gentlemen, Sparrow here. I'm going to do another quick educational video. This might be a bit hard for some of you to grasp, but I'm going to do my best anyway. Now, these behind me are bars, spelled B-A-R-S. You might recognise them from the thing that your uncle is currently locked behind for making all those secret basement movies with those Filipino kids from down the road. You know, people have told me I slag on family a lot. Like, you know, they say, oh, you must have had a really shit upbringing. Well, that's true. I still remember my uncle from the States. Now, he lived on a farm, so I would help out with the farm animals all the time. And, like, you know, my favourite thing to do was milking the cows. You know, nothing more rewarding than milking the cows and then going right back into breakfast and having a nice bowl of cereal. My uncle turned round one day and said, you know, I've got something to tell you. If you have cows straight from the milk, it's even better. So, like, you know, me being that young age, I believed him. So he took me to this sort of barn, I think it was. And he said, now in order for the cow not to get too frightened, you're going to have to be blindfolded. I said, okay, so they put a blindfold over my eyes, and they led me in. There's this little stool, so I sit down on it, and I hear them bringing something in. It sounds like a cow. I can hear 4 sets of footsteps going like that on the floor. So, you know, naturally, I think, oh my god, this is going to be brilliant. They put the cow in front of me, and then something gets put in my hand. Now, my first reaction is, wow, this is a bit stiffer than most of the cows that I've milked before, but maybe that's just because, like, you know, this one hasn't been milked in a few days, there's a build-up of pressure, I don't know. Then it was put in my mouth, and it was a lot of work milking that cow. I mean, Christ, I must have been at it for about 5 minutes before the milk started flowing. My first impression was, like, you know, it's a bit salty, not too sure why that is. And then I was automatically creeped out because, and I shit you not, the cow turned around and said, that's a good dirty little bitch, and then walked out. I think the strangest part of that entire experience is, a few years later I told my parents about it, and they both turned around and said, you don't have an uncle, we're both the only children. That was slightly confusing, but, no, what can I say? I got to try and milk straight from the cow, and it was salty, but good. Little creamy. The talking part still creeped me out. Breathing heavily throughout as well, so not too sure how a cow's supposed to breathe, but it was kind of going the whole time. So if you guys could get back to me and just let me know what that was about, by all means, please do. Love you guys, hope to hear from you soon. Peace out, and remember, I'm smoking this shit so you don't have to. Stay off drugs, kids.